Week 2. Daniel Mathers Quarterback Franchise. Genau, letztes Spiel haben wir gegen die Dolphins verloren. War ein gutes Spiel. War am Ende knapp. Aber ich habe jetzt doch, weil das war eigentlich so das, was offensichtlich war, der Run-Block und der Pass-Block, ne? Ich glaube 2 Sacks nur, wirklich nicht kaum durchgekommen. Und ja, jetzt haben wir das mal wieder auf 50 gemacht. Müssen wir mal gucken. So. Wir machen erstmal Praise. Na, wir sind noch nicht Elite Quarterback. Wir sind auch noch Normal Development. Deswegen würde ich da noch nicht die Klappe aufreißen. So, den anderen Charakter, Griffin Murphy, habe ich jetzt dafür da, damit ich mir die Stats und all sowas anschauen kann. Weil ich kann das nämlich nicht mit meinem, mit dem anderen quasi. Ich kann halt nicht, zum Beispiel Schedule sehe ich nicht, Transactions sehe ich nicht. Ich sehe, glaube ich, alles außer Schedule nicht und Standings nicht. Stats hier, Leaders hast du auch, das würde ich, glaube ich, auch nicht sehen. Das ist halt alles ein bisschen doof gemacht. Deswegen habe ich das hier drin gelassen, damit man da noch sehen kann, was auch eigentlich abgeht in der Liga, ne? Ich habe irgendwas im Draft. Excited to see Quarterback Clay Harris Lance. Okay, stimmt, hast du ja schon neue. Man könnte natürlich auch die 2022er Klasse, 24er Klasse ist das dann, ne? Ne, die 23er Klasse reinhauen. So, mal gucken. Kann ich das nicht mehr? Achso, ich kann das glaube ich nicht als. Ja, warte, dann machen wir das nochmal anders. Gehen wir nochmal rüber. Zu mir. So, User Teams. Vielleicht machen wir den wieder zum League Owner oder Commissioner, da kannst du glaube ich Element Powers so. Ich kann hier zum Beispiel auch keine College-Spiele angucken. Ich weiß zum Beispiel gar nicht, wen die Lions im College vielleicht im Auge haben. Das ist auch ein bisschen mau, aber das ist so ein Ausweg. Können wir jetzt gucken? Prospects immer noch nicht. Machen wir dann doch wieder nur zum Owner. Dann machen wir den wieder zum Owner. So, League Owner, yep. So. Characters wieder zu Murphy. Jetzt können wir vielleicht die Klasse editieren, oder? Ja. Gut. Download from Madden Share. Draft Class 23, ne? Welcher hat denn hier 18.01.22 ist die 22er, wir brauchen aber die 23er. 30.01.22. Ja, die sind halt alle recht spät gemacht, ne? er 22, 25, 2017. Ah ja, da hat aber einer richtig Gas gegeben. Bisilf, oder Psilf, keine Ahnung. Ja, na gut. Dann belassen wir es einfach dabei. Dann haben wir halt keinen Bryce Young oder so bei uns drin. Nächstes Jahr. So. Vikings Week. Wen haben sie denn? Justin Jefferson, Daniel Hunter wird natürlich tough. Der ist left, das heißt er spielt gegen Sewell. Aber gespannt. Jesse Bates. Krass, die haben Jesse Bates gekriegt. Und Eric Kendrick. Gegen den werfe ich immer einen Pick, komischerweise. Also, das schaffe ich immer wieder.
Detroit. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Zweites Spiel zu Hause. Mike Zimmer immer noch Head Coach.
It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost...
So, nochmal kurz Slow und nur Offense.
2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun. And
Ich lasse so unseren Running Back auf, ich sag mal, 5-mal alleine rushen. Wenn er wirklich keine Progress steht, dann würde ich den auch wieder selber steuern. Ach, guck mal, Cousins ist schlechter gestartet als wir. Das ist ja auch nicht schlecht. So Defense.
I know this week has been tough on him
Let's
because
go.
he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he's going to be met
Kein Delvin Cook.
scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain.
Ah ja, für Ragnar spielt unser Rookie Center.
Here's Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early third.
Ist anscheinend verletzt.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Madison spielt dafür.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized.
Wir haben auch recht aktuelle Roster. Ich glaube, ich habe kurz vor dem Hill-Trade angefangen. Den habe ich leider nicht mehr drin. Der war top gewesen.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week.
Ich denke mal auch, wir werden kein Primetime-Game haben dieses Jahr.
Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Not a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Aber ist schon besser, ne? Es ist jetzt nicht jeder Run irgendwie First Down, so wie gegen die Dolphins.
Cousins from the gun on third.
Sehr gut.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot,
Was,
but
Bruder?
it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Third Round Pick vor 2 Jahren oder was? 3. Ich hoffe, dass dieses Jahr auch mal was explodiert. Der jetzt zweimal verletzt.
Short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 obviously a loss.
So.
They'll come out throwing here.
Einfach wieder vergessen,
And that's out to the flat.
der Lock zu machen.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
Ja, Jimmy Palmer werde ich versuchen zu pushen. Aber der muss auf jeden Fall Touchdowns machen.
They'll run for the first time.
Das läuft wieder scheiße.
And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Ich glaube, ich steuere Swift direkt, weil das hat keinen Sinn.
It'll go down as
Leider
a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third
scheiße, wie er
down.
läuft.
They'll drop to throw. He finds
Palmer.
his man complete. It's Palmer. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the
Also von der Größe her so ein
So Charles,
Kyler Murray.
game number 2 in the NFL career.
Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson.
His guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, what do you do in practice? The reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Müssen wir Pande.
Gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Treffen wir das?
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
Punt immer so nicht so weit.
Punt of 38 yards officially, and the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a man. When he comes within. They go play action. Cousins. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a give to Madison. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 30.
Wie gesagt, ich erwarte nicht viel von uns. Also von der Defense vielleicht ein bisschen mehr als von der Offense.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down was and making sure they didn't get there.
Offense.
Looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9.
Und 3rd and 9 müssen wir stoppen, oder? Das tun wir.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On the handoff, it's Madison, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Ah, der hat den gefangen.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way. And able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done. And for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
War mit dem rechten Fuß drin. Boah. Keine Booth Review. Okay. Vielleicht können wir das ja später noch mal angucken.
Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going on the ground with Madison.
Der Passblock ist immer noch sehr der Run-Block. So, Defense, komm. Dicke.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Can you stop?
To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
Decline. Bitte, decline.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And they'll get him down right around the 60.
Running Game sind wir nicht so stark.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
So, den müssen wir jetzt aber verteidigen.
Is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Ist okay.
That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long.
Ich bin mal gespannt, wo es mit den Lions hingeht. Ob wir in meinen ersten 4 Jahren schon schaffen, irgendwie Playoff-fähig zu werden.
And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Ja, ich bin ja auch Lions-Fan, aber ich werde hier total neutral irgendwie. Wenn die Lions dann keine Fortschritte machen in Sachen Spieler oder Coach oder so, ne? Wenn es dann auf der gleichen Stelle tritt, muss man nicht unbedingt dann hier bleiben. Ne?
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
So, dann hat man einen Run hier. Wir haben eigentlich eine mega gute O-Line, weißt du?
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Gut.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So the completion good for 6
Brown gegen Kendricks.
And it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Swift rechts zu langsam, Chark zu langsam. Ja, vielleicht nicht. Nein, falscher Knopf. Aber ich habe nichts gedrückt. Ich habe nichts gedrückt. Ich habe aus Versehen vergessen zu blocken. Aber das ist wieder dieses... DJ Chark war durch. Und ich drücke Viereck, weil Viereck ist immer der erste Receiver bei Madden. Aber nicht hier. Aber der Ball kommt an. Glück gehabt. Riesen Glück gehabt. Riesen Glück gehabt. Dass Swift da ihn geschlagen hat.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It is fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Ja, also ein paar Additions fürs nächste Jahr wären schon nice.
They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing his Cousins. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start, okay, what are we going?
Kann ich noch? Der war das, ne? Ja. Boah, der war inbound, ey. Heftiger Pass, heftiger Catch. Nicht schlecht. Eigentlich gehen wir über Single. Was hat der eigentlich für... Begin the game with block resistance screenplays.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's Cameron Gensler who got him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Schon wieder nicht gelockt.
That's Palmer. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Den Ball kriegt.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Sam Brown.
Sam Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when we talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
Verkackt. Waren einige frei, aber da habe ich zu spät reagiert. Oh, wie war das? Das ist Daniel Jackson. 72. So locker blocken können, ne? Blam.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This will be
incomplete.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Ich versuche. Oder schafft einfach so eine schwache Schusskraft. Er schießt den Ball ja nicht gerade weit.
This is fielded at the 27. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little after back-to-back punts. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
They'll run it with Madison. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Oh, fast.
Thielen working the middle.
Fast that big.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. 2nd quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising.
Ja, der kriegt ja noch seine Catches. So. Medical Center. Ach, der Out for Game, Turf Toe. Glück gehabt. Ja, Glück gehabt.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Wieder nicht gelockt.
This one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown.
Vergiss ich immer.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Or the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. We talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off,
Awesome Brown Huddy.
where to go now. They know how to
Awesome
run
Brown
around
Huddy.
and change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. That's not how it goes anymore. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Ich hätte gedacht, Swift ist da noch vielleicht in der Lage gewesen, was zu holen.
So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up second down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty
possibly.
here? Either that, or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go ahead and use the downs.
It's incomplete.
Hätte ich gedacht, dass der
Couldn't
sich noch
connect.
senkt. Aber dann
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
was für ihn. Irgendwas anderes.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ah, da trägt er ihn raus.
Incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right side.
Wieder nicht Loch gemacht.
Out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's
Ah,
going to
schade.
be 4th down.
Wie weit puntet der denn, wenn ich gerade ausponte? Puntet der
As
denn
he's
genauso
on to
weit?
punt for Detroit.
Ja. Puntet der genauso weit? Dann ist Haag einfach ein bisschen.
Play clock line. Return team.
Oh.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense
Hä?
backwards.
Ich spiele auch gar nicht Defense.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Das sind 3 Führung.
Halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was the visiting Bears who come in and get the victory on the road. Justin Fields, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles.
Guck mal, die Calls mit Matt Ryan.
3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson.
Sehr gut, den Rams-Pick haben wir noch.
Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Der Touchdown auch versehen.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Und DJ Chark wäre ja auch frei gewesen. Harrison Smith ist nämlich runtergekommen.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Lions to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10.
Es ist auf jeden Fall ausgeglichen.
They're going to look to throw. They'll find Swift in the backfield. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up.
Das ist Smith, ne? Ist halt ein...
0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage.
Wieder nicht gelockt, ey.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot down.
Oh, wie dumm, ey. Wieso werfe ich den denn nicht weg? Mein Fehler. Mein dicker Fehler. Ich dachte, Sam Brown würde dann noch irgendwie frei werden, aber...
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And following the turnover, they'll look to take the lead here as they start with a first and goal. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Ja, geht auf meine Kappe.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Schade, schade, ey.
Touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
Die tiefen Bälle sollte es nicht so... Nur mit entweder Palmer oder Chark probieren. Aber sonst nicht.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. See what they do here this go-around.
Gucken für Bryant.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. An injury timeout here, as I believe, yeah, that's DeAndre Swift. Swift is still down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Ah, wieso springst du denn hoch, ey?
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Immer offen dann für
receivers all game, CD. That's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses.
Muss auch noch einstellen, dass ich
talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Das wird nichts.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Hunter kam hinterher.
Back in his own 7. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt.
Das wird wieder alles gegen uns.
And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Vikings to take over. They fell last week at the hands of the Washington football team, but they've got the lead right now. First down, here's Cousins. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll run on first down. Brown. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run with Madison. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Cousins. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now Cousins here on the bootleg.
Ah, das gibt's doch nicht, ey. Das gibt's doch nicht. Das spielen wir den aus und auch noch Play-Action, weißt du?
Here's Madison running left. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he could turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Cousins now.
Jawohl!
But it's intercepted.
Ja, Mann.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. He's at the 40. The 20. And he will bring it back.
Sehr gut, Defense. Sehr gut. Das können wir auch.
Defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but
yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field,
das können wir auch.
Get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it, and on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 1st down, Brown. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open man, once again it's Thielen. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Was gucken.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And Detroit getting set to go now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
So. Jetzt können wir einen wichtigen Schritt Richtung Sieg machen, wenn wir das hier richtig rausspielen.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Von Brown, da hätte es aber hinkriegen können.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Wieder. Aber Hawkins not me.
Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Down, he'll drop to throw it. They're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy. And put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up. Give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
On play action, they'll throw.
Schon wieder kein Loch gemacht. Ich vergesse es immer wieder.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down
conversion. Brown with the catch.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jefferson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hawkinson.
Schade, dass Palmer nicht spielt.
Another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Das ist wahrscheinlich wie Tour und Hill, aber das wäre schon echt nice, ey.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Aber leider ist hier Logik in diesem Game nicht so.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Well, this drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
This pass broken up. Contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
17-10. Defense muss jetzt noch einmal stehen. Können wir nämlich schon
off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Eine Kommunikation und wir verstehen uns ja im Team anscheinend.
Here's Madison. And he'll get up to the
Wir
40.
bräuchten auf der Linebacker-Position so einen Bobby Wagner oder so einen Fred Warner, so ein Big Hitter.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Und der Phoenix, doch auch Phoenix.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Now he's going to get this
Steve Jefferson.
inside the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the penalty.
Aber es ist wieder Richtung Endzone, da können wir die stoppen.
Here's
Aber
first and 10.
die Dolphins.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing. Cousins.
No.
Touchdown. It's complete. Justin Jefferson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. That time a 6-play drive, and it's polished off by a Vikings score. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back because he's really faded. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this.
Schön, Jefferson, Alter. Kendrick weggetrunken.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
They go play action here on 1st down. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it.
Unable? Echt? Der war... Oh. Ach, wie sehr scheiß Animation, ey. Nicht auf dem Boden, der Fuß. Boah, bitter, ey.
But he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Richtig bitter.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Jefferson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for choke. And this a leaping effort.
Nee.
incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got
Haben wir das Spiel gerade weggeworfen?
but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Ein guter Punt zumindest.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back. And he had the touchdown. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Cousins.
Oh.
Toward the center of the
Safety wäre natürlich auch mega gewesen. Also 3. und 8. Mach die Mitte zu. Mach die Mitte zu.
As we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Jawohl.
Is incomplete.
Richtig Defense, ey. Stark.
As he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity. All tied in the 4th quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Das wäre so nice.
They'll come out throwing here to start the
Schon
drive.
wieder nicht gedient.
That's complete to his running back Jefferson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete.
Sehr gut.
He'll go down, but not
Sehr
before
gut.
getting this inside the 30. And the offense
Jetzt,
moving
wenn ein paar Mal hier drauf ist.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Nein! Oh, Glück gehabt.
Complete.
Gelockt, ne?
Couldn't connect.
Fehler nicht gemacht.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago
Spieler,
that
sie
the difference between
weggeworfen
playing
haben.
corner
Dumm
and
einfach.
safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off.
Ah, ich bin so dumm. Mach ich Two-Clock und schieß mir selber ins Bein. Zweiter Fehler. Zweiter Fehler von mir. Blöd
And the
gelaufen.
delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Ach, Mist.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to
Ich der
go.
gepennt hab beinahe.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Patterson's kick is
Das
good.
wird nun 3.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Vom Story of a Lions Fan. Wir verlieren, wir können nicht durch Game-Winning Field verlieren,
Is out
aber
on the field and they will send this one away.
Hauptsache nicht 0 zu 17.
His end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Cousins and the Vikings down 20-17, a minute 51 on the clock. Now they need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Able to find Thielen.
Sie müssen, glaube ich, 30 Yard Linie ist, glaube ich, safe. Für ein sicheres Field Goal. Ich glaube, 40 Jahre würden die schaffen. Oh, stark. Derek vorne.
The Vikings in a hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he slips up past the 45 before
Das
being
wird, glaube ich, ein Field Goal. Oh, da auch nicht.
to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Und Pick 6 Nummer 2.
Picked off near his own 48.
Jawohl. Und das ist der Win.
Interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Nice.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the
Hätte ich das Spiel... Zweimal habe ich das Spiel weggeschmissen. Zweimal ist die Defense da, um das auszuführen.
Giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Sehr schön.
extra point try now for Patterson.
First Win zu Hause gegen Vikings. Kann ich nicht gewinnen.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ich bin zwar dominant,
The defense creating some points.
hat 14
Not only
Punkte
getting the
rausgeholt,
interception, but then returning it to the end zone for
auch
the
wenn es
first
ein
down.
Touchdown und 2 Field Goals.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vikings.
Natürlich bleibt das Spiel jetzt hängen.